Hello, everyone. Hey, everyone. It is Monday. What's today? February. Oh, shoot. February 17th. Oh, my God. It's almost end of February. If you're watching this on a replay, just type hashtag replay in the comments. Let me hear go live on Instagram. There we go. All right. So welcome everybody. If you're watching on the replay, just type replay in the chat and it lets me know you're watching on the replay. But we are here live. We're live and we're talking about all things marketing, social media marketing. I don't even know why that just happened. So my phone just decided to take a picture of me on TikTok. Guess I'm photogenic. But welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So you guys know I am Kia Kelly. I'm a video marketing strategist where I teach you how to use social media, video marketing to build an online community and make money online. Today we're talking about I don't understand. I don't know. This thing keeps taking pictures of me. TikTok just keeps snapping pictures of me. Something's happening. So we're here today just having a conversation about how to be able to grow an online community and how to be able to make money online. Hey girl, hey Latoya girl. So if you guys, y'all tell me which city, state, or country you all are watching me from. I am here live in Houston, Texas. We are actually live on TikTok, my Facebook personal page, my Facebook business page, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. So we're live in all the places, and I'm glad to be here. Hey, Dr. Kia. All right. So I see some folks are in Atlanta, see North Carolina. Every time I hear North Carolina, I always think about PD Pablo. Just I always think about PD Pablo. So we got Minnesota, we got Ontario, Minnesota. Y'all having a moment because I Love Is Blind is in Minnesota. So welcome everybody. Chicago. Hey, from Chicago. Hey, I was born in Chicago. So let's have a conversation about all the things Tennessee when it comes to building an online community. So listen, if you guys don't know, I have been online since 2016. That's a long time. I have been online since 2016. And will I say that it has been like I knew exactly what I was doing? No, right? Would I say that it's been an easy journey? No, right? Like not at all, right? But have I been consistently showing up on a regular basis and learning and evolving? The answer is yes. Okay. So, hey, everybody, y'all are on all the platforms right now. So, if you're on Instagram, hey, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Hey, guys, I'm on all the platforms. Okay. So, it has not been easy, but I have to say that if I had not gotten started online in 2016, I wouldn't be here with you guys today, right? Right now, I'm in my home office and yeah, and I'm having the time of my life being someone who creates content, being someone who helps people to take their business and business ideas and propel them forward. And it's been such a joy to do what it is that I do, and I'm really glad to be here. So, first of all, I want you guys to tell me when it comes to where you are with growing an online community and making money online on a scale from 1 to 10, where are you? When it comes to building an online community and when it comes to making money online with that community on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you? 1, you're like, I'm just getting started, right? 10, you're like, I'm rocking and rolling, I'm good to go. Okay, where are you? Just give me a number in the chat. All right. Again, I have been around for a long, long, long time 16. Now, technically, I've been doing what I've been doing for like 20 years, but I've been on like live stream and short video, all this type of stuff since like 2016. Okay. So I asked you guys, a lot of people on Instagram are saying 1. Hey, Natasha, I texted you back this morning. I asked everybody else, where are you when it comes to building an online community and when it comes to making money online? Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 1, you're like, I'm just getting started. And then 10, you are rocking and rolling. Okay. Now, if this is your very first time watching me live, my live streams are very interactive, right? I don't want to just talk to you or talk at you. I want you guys to talk back to me because you get the most out of your experience watching me if you're talking back to me, right? And then of course I'm here by myself. I have a cat right here on this side. I got a cat over there. They're not talking to me. Y'all are here. So I want y'all to talk to me. Okay. I got a bunch of ones. I got a 2 on Instagram. I got some ones. I got a 5 on TikTok. Okay. So let's just kind of talk about it. My cat's having a hissy fit. Like I don't know what's brewing in Houston today, but I had to take an allergy pill today, and I think I got to get my cat an allergy pill because both of us have like the same allergies, and it's like I don't know how that even happened, but it is what it is. They give my cat half a Zyrtec, and I take half a Zyrtec, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day. So I just hear her hissling and whistling over here on the right hand side. I'll make sure she's okay. All right. So when it comes to like no, she's not talking back. She has a fur ball. She she's a whole mood. Okay. Okay. So when it comes to building an online community, one of the things that helped me to build an online community was first I had to recognize that I didn't know what I was doing. Right. Like, how many of y'all would agree? You're like, I don't know what I'm doing. If that's you, just type me. Right. I had to recognize that I didn't know what I was doing, that I knew what I knew. But when it came to online and marketing and video and all the type of stuff, I didn't know what I was doing. Right. Hey, on YouTube. Right. And so I had to acknowledge that. And I also had to acknowledge that I was going to have to learn some new things, right? That what I was going to have to do, I was going to have to, it was going to be a process, right? That I was going to have to be really bad at it at first, and that I could learn on my own or I could learn with somebody, right? Somebody could help me. And so when I first started, I was on Periscope. There's an app called Periscope. And I used to follow your channel like 4 years ago. What happened to your algorithm? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. So I had to, when I was on Periscope, I had to kind of figure it out. I had to go like, let me get on live and let me try this button. And then let me try this button. I had to try all these different buttons to see if I could figure out how to do what it was that I wanted to do. And honestly, it took a while, and even after I was live streaming, it's not like I really, really, really knew what I was doing. But the thing that started to help me was I actually ended up investing, right? There's a friend of mine who she became a business consultant and she decided to start charging for hours of her time. And I said to myself, okay, I can call this person on the phone because obviously I had her number, or I can look at what she's doing and I can value her time and I can pay her for an hour of her time. So I ended up booking a one-on-one call. The call was 1 hour and it was $300, a lot of money. And I invested in the call. And during this call with her, she kind of awakened me to myself, right? So I was at the time I was in network marketing. I was recruiting people. I was teaching them how to build a network marketing business, and she was telling me that Kenya, like, you literally have a whole lot on the inside of you that if you would learn how to market you and create your own products, you would make so much more money. But it was, for me, it was a really foreign concept because I was working at Sprint and I was in network marketing. So it just didn't make sense to me. So eventually I learned about another event here in Houston and I attended the event. And at the end of the event, the person that hosted the event sold us for this year-long program where we could work with them for an entire year. And at first I said to myself, that's a lot of money, right? But then I started saying to myself, well, I need help, right? Here's where I am and I need help. I don't really know how to get to the other side. This is where I am. I don't know how to get there. And I said, whether it's this person, it's either going to be this person or it's going to be somebody else, right? It's going to be this person or somebody else. I don't know who it's going to be. And so I just said to myself, well, I'm going to invest the money and I'm going to work with this person. Now, I will say that there were aspects of me working with that person which was terrible, right? But the parts of it that was really good was really, really good, very informative, right? And what happened over the course of that year, what would have taken me like 10 or 20 years to figure out myself, it literally skyrocketed me, right? So like the where I was, excuse me, in terms of having no product or service, not having an email list, not creating content online, just not knowing any of that stuff, I went from not knowing anything to learning all of this stuff and then slowly implementing this stuff and then coming into the world of consulting and really starting to learn very quickly the things that I needed to learn and do in order to build an online business. And I look up today and we've made well over $3 million, in my business because of it, right? And it's not because that person taught me absolutely everything. It's because I already had these things and I just didn't know how to create my offers. I didn't know anything about email marketing or systems. I didn't know anything about content creation or any of that type of stuff. But after working with this person, I started to implement some of those things that they were teaching. And I made my first $100, right? Then I made my first 1,000, then I made 10,000, then I made 100,000, then I made a million, and then so on and so on and so on. And but I know that I, without a shadow of a doubt, I would still be working for Sprint Corporate, or I would still be in that network marketing company if I had not, someone had not helped me with some of the things that I just did not know, right? And I already know that many of you guys, some of y'all crazy, asking about Kendra G. Some of you guys know that you're at a place, right? How many of you guys would say that you're at a place and you're stuck, right? Like you feel stuck right now. If you feel stuck, just type stuck in the comments, right? You're like, I'm here and I can't seem to get to the next place, right? If you're here and you can't get to the next place, say you're stuck, right? So, for example, I had a really big surgery at the end of last year, and my body just went completely. I mean, I'm like, what is this body? What are these hormones? Right? I lost a bunch of hair. I gained like 40 pounds. Like, I mean, I was just like, whoa, what is going on with this body because of my surgery? And so I was like, I had to figure out help. And so I'm online trying to read this and read that. And I finally said, I am going to find a hormone doctor. And a hormone doctor is expensive. But I got this hormone doctor and she started doing all these tests. And she was like, oh man, this and all these things are going on. And we have been on this journey of getting me back to health from where I was before I had surgery. And so now that I'm at this place, now we are focusing on weight loss, right? Because the weight wouldn't come off until my hormones got balanced, right? And so now I'm like, okay, we're here. Now we can focus on weight. So with you, you're finding yourself where you're like, I'm trying to build an online community, I'm trying to build my online business, and I feel stuck, right? And here's the deal. One of the best ways to get unstuck is somebody has to help you, right? Many of you guys have been following me for a long time. Who would y'all say you've been following me for a long time, right? And I'm constantly growing and evolving, right? I pay people all the time to help me to continue to go further so I can help my clients go further. Many of you should start working with us, right? Many of you are finding yourself being right here. And you know that, Dr. Kia, many of you know that if we work together, I could take you from here to here. You already know this, right? But the challenge is that you have to ask yourself, are you willing to invest to get the help? Right? Are you willing to invest to get the help? Now, listen, if y'all know anything about me, I'm an honest person. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you I can help you with certain things and I can't help you. But what I can tell you is that I built an online community of over 600,000, right? I just created a brand new account on TikTok around me living in Houston. Okay. And I have been trying to build a community here. The same tips that I teach to y'all all the time and to my students, I'm applying it to my new account on TikTok That account is about to hit 30,000 followers in the next like couple hours, right? We got 1,200 people to register for an event. Right now, we have over 700 people registered for another event. And I think 30 people have already paid for the event. All of this is organic. None of this is paid marketing, right? What am I saying? What I'm saying to you is that what I do for work is I teach people how to build online communities and how to monetize those communities, right? I teach you how to get people to actually watch your content and actually engage with your content. Okay. Now, if you're saying to yourself, yeah, I need help with that, then listen, I want to help you, right? But here's the deal. I just mentioned this to you guys about us working together. Some of you guys are feeling like, you're starting to feel a little nervous about what it is I'm going to say next. But here's what I'm actually about to do. I'm actually about to get on a call with some of my students and I'm going to coach them for the next hour. Okay. And then I'm going to come back after an hour. I'm going to come back on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what it is that I do and how I help people. But here's what I want you to do. In between now and when I come back, I want you to make a list. If you made an extra $5,000, let me make it smaller. If you made an extra $2,000 a month, every month, what would you do with that money? Right? I want you to just answer that question for yourself. We're not going to talk about 6 figures, 7 figures, none of that. We're going to talk about $2,000. Okay. If I could help you make an extra $2,000 a month, what would you do with that money? Okay. So you go write that down. I'm going to come back at 4 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock CST now. I'm going to go coach my students and I'm going to come back. Ask yourself and write it down. If you made an extra $2,000 a month, what would you do with that money? Okay. And then I'm going to come back at 4 o'clock and we're going to talk about that. Me, when I wanted to make an extra $2,000 a month, I wanted to actually eat the right foods. That's what I wanted because I grew up poor and never knew how to eat the right foods. I wanted to eat organic. I wanted to do certain things, right? And so I brought in the extra so that I could do some of those things. Now I'm like, okay, I'm trying to help my team make more money, right? But anyway, I'm going to come back at 4 o'clock. So right now, I want you asking yourself and write it down. If Kenya helped me make an extra $2,000 per month, what would I do with the money? Okay. I'll come back at 4 o'clock. Okay. So everybody you're watching on all the places, come back at 4 o'clock and we're going to talk about it. Okay. So I'll be back. All right. Okay, guys. Bye.